The world we live in is a deadly and beautiful masterpiece, way more incredible than most of us give it credit for. These days, stuck behind screens and four walls, it's easy to forget just how wildly amazing this planet can be. But trust me, hidden across the globe are little corners of our planet so dazzling, it's hard to believe they actually exist. But they do. Amazingly, these wonders are as real as it gets. Here are 15 magical places you won't believe actually exist. Number Quince, Mauna Kea. For those seeking a daring climb that feels almost otherworldly, Mauna Kea in Hawaii stands at the top of the list. We mean like really. Towering over 10,000 meters from base to peak when measured from its underwater foundation, it's the tallest mountain on Earth. Known as the White Mountain, Mauna Kea challenges climbers with a grueling 70-kilometer ascent from the ocean floor to its summit. Whether hiking or biking, the journey is insanely intense, but every effort is rewarded with jaw-dropping views of Hawaii's incredible landscape stretching out below. On clear days, the summit gives the surreal impression of standing at the edge of space. Aside from being a climber's dream, Mauna Kea is also sacred to native Hawaiians, holding deep spiritual significance. Today it's home to some of the world's most advanced observatories, thanks to its high elevation and clear skies. In our opinion, Mauna Kea blends natural beauty, physical challenge, and cultural depth into an experience that's nothing short of unforgettable. Number 14. Airplane Hotel. Well, in the eyes of a normal person, an old Boeing 727 jetliner might seem like an unlikely place to spend the night. But Costa Rica's Hotel Costa Verde has turned it into one of the most unique stays in the world. Perched 50 feet above the jungle floor, the repurposed aircraft sits snug among the treetops of Manuel Antonio National Park. Inside, it's a complete transformation. No cramped airplane seating here. Instead, guests enjoy a cozy, wood-paneled suite with stunning ocean and jungle views stretching out from every window. It's an experience that feels adventurous, yet strangely luxurious. Right next door, there's even a second plane that's been reimagined into a restaurant, blending local flavors with a quirky setting. Every inch of the place keeps the spirit of exploration alive. Whether you're lounging on the plane's terrace or dining in the open air with monkeys swinging nearby, it's a stay that sticks with you long after you leave. Sleeping in the jungle inside a plane, only Costa Rica could make that feel this real and good. Number 13. FiFi Islands. The world-famous FiFi Islands in Thailand are pure paradise, with crystal-clear waters, pristine beaches, and towering limestone cliffs. Located in the Andaman Sea, just a short speedboat ride from Phuket, this stunning archipelago includes 6 islands, with FiFi Don and FiFi Lei being the most popular. The landscape looks almost unreal, like a scene straight out of a storybook, making it a dream destination for travelers seeking both peace and adventure. FiFi Lei's Maya Bay gained worldwide fame as the backdrop for the movie The Beach starring Leonardo DiCaprio. But the beauty of FiFi goes deeper. Its rich marine life makes it one of the top dive spots in the world. Warm waters, colorful coral reefs, and the chance to swim alongside majestic whale sharks, sometimes even at night, make it a true underwater wonderland. Despite their fame, the islands remain largely untouched, free of heavy development and shark threats, offering visitors an unforgettable escape into natural beauty. Number 12. Tintageel Castle. Tintageel Castle stands on a rugged peninsula in Cornwall, a place where history and legend collide without apology. The broken ruins overlook the crashing Atlantic, and while much of the original fortress has been claimed by time, its story has never faded. Medieval folklore ties the castle to the conception of King Arthur, with Merlin supposedly casting a spell to disguise Uther Pendragon and reach Igraine. The myths are layered so deeply here that they almost feel part of the landscape itself. Visitors need a timed ticket to cross the dramatic footbridge, but once inside, there's no set path. You wander between stone walls against winds that feel ancient, exploring cliffs and battlements at your own pace. Tintageel doesn't dress itself up with polished signs or staged recreations. It's raw, open, and leaves you to decide how much you believe. It's less a tourist focus and more a confrontation with England's wilder past, a broken monument standing defiantly against sea, wind, and time. And soon it will be vanished, just like others. Number 11. Morning Glory Pool. Yellowstone's Morning Glory Pool isn't just a hot spring, it's a portal into another world. We mean, just look at the colors and the shape. Named for the flower that shares its brilliant blue hue, this geothermal wonder pulls visitors in with its deep, almost hypnotic colors. Heated by underground volcanic activity, the pool supports thermophilic bacteria that add vivid rings of yellow, green, and orange to the outer edges. But this incredible beauty comes with a bittersweet history. Years of tourists throwing coins, trash, and debris into the spring clogged its delicate thermal vents, lowering the temperature and inviting less colorful bacteria to creep in. The once clear blue center is now ringed with warning signs of human carelessness. Morning Glory Pool still stuns anyone lucky enough to see it up close, but it also serves as a powerful reminder: natural wonders can be heartbreakingly fragile. It's one of those rare places that leave you torn between awe and guilt, amazed by what's still there and aching for what's been lost. Number 10. Fingles Cave. Fingles Cave on the Isle of Staffa in Scotland looks almost too perfect to be real. According to Gaelic legend, this natural wonder was built by the giant Finn MacCool, but its true origins are rooted in volcanic activity from over 60 million years ago. Lava cooled and cracked into the cave's signature hexagonal basalt columns, creating a geometric marvel that seems more like human architecture than a natural formation. Throughout history, Fingles Cave has captivated artists and musicians alike. Composer Felix Mendelssohn visited in 1829, battling seasickness just to experience it, and later created his famous Hebrides Overture. J.M.W. Turner, one of Britain's most celebrated painters, also found inspiration here. Today, visitors still flock to Fingles Cave, drawn not just by its visual beauty, but by the strange, echoing acoustics inside. Whether you're an artist, adventurer, or simply someone seeking a jaw-dropping natural sight, Fingles Cave is a place that leaves a deep and lasting impression. What do you say? Will you visit it? Number 9. Baan Bay Explorer. At the northern edge of Baffin Island lies Pond Inlet, a place where icy beauty reigns and adventure is part of daily life. Nicknamed the Jewel of the North, this Inuit community is framed by soaring mountains and sprawling glaciers that look almost too massive to be real. Life here is shaped by the extremes. The cold isn't just a seasonal inconvenience, it's part of the soul of the place. Short snowmobile rides from town open up surreal landscapes of frozen icebergs and sculpted caves. The Arctic wildlife is equally astonishing, with polar bears, seals, caribou, and even the elusive narwhal making regular appearances. Everything about Pond Inlet feels raw and vast, a place where Mother Nature is still very much in charge. Visitors who venture this far north aren't just signing up for sightseeing, they're stepping into a world few people ever get to know. It's tough, it's breathtaking, and it leaves an impression that's impossible to shake off. Number 8. Enchanted River. The Enchanted River runs through the dense forests of Mindanao with a color that doesn't seem possible until you see it. The water is so vividly blue it looks unnatural, but the river's clarity and depth have made it the center of local myths for generations. Stories describe spirits known as Enchanted guarding the river and fairies, leaving traces of sapphire and jade. While science points to mineral deposits and unique geological conditions, the river's appearance needs no explaining once you're standing at the edge. Its waters run so deep and pure that divers have yet to chart every inch of it. Despite the river's fame, the surrounding forest keeps it shielded from heavy tourism, preserving the eerie calm that locals have always respected. No boats disturb the surface, no crowds take over the banks. Just clear, impossibly blue water flowing through a world that still feels untouched. It's the kind of place that refuses to let you forget it after you leave. Number 7. Happy Magic Water Cube. The Happy Magic Water Cube in Beijing is a place where adventure meets super epic design. Originally built as the National Aquatic Center for the 2008 Summer Olympics, the structure has since been transformed into one of the world's largest indoor water parks. Today, it's second only to the Great Wall as one of Beijing's top tourist draws. Capable of hosting up to 6,000 visitors at a time, the water cube is packed with high-speed slides, massive wave pools, lazy rivers, and splash zones. Highlights include the twisting aqua tube body slides that send thrill seekers soaring through translucent tunnels. But it's not just about adrenaline. The park also offers music performances, interactive entertainment, and chill-out zones perfect for families and friends alike. Whether you're cooling off during Beijing's sizzling summer or chasing a full day of action-packed fun, Happy Magic Water Cube delivers an experience that's both electrifying and memorable, redefining what a day at the water park can be. Alright, now let's move to number 6. Magikum. Magikum in Berlin doesn't need flashing lights or giant buildings to grab your attention. Tucked inside an old blacksmith's shop, the museum pulls you into a different world the moment you step inside. It's crammed with oddities, potion books, tarot decks, ancient charms, and magician's tools. Nothing here feels staged or overproduced. It's messy in the best way, like rooting around in a real magician's attic. Weekend magic shows pack the house, blending simple tricks with a sense of humor and surprise that's harder to find in modern performances. Magikum doesn't explain magic away with placards or lectures. It leaves the mystery intact, letting visitors connect with the history and the wonder without talking down to them. It's a place you walk through slowly, not because it demands it, but because every corner pulls a second look. Magikum makes the case that magic isn't something you outgrow. It just changes shape, and Berlin, of all places, feels right for it. Number 5. The Red Sea Star. Well, nowadays, dining beneath the ocean isn't just a fantasy, it's reality at the Red Sea Star in Eilat, Israel. Designed in the shape of a giant starfish, this underwater restaurant is set about 10 meters below the surface of the Red Sea. As you settle into your seat, panoramic windows reveal a world of colorful fish, swaying corals, and curious sea creatures gliding past. Every detail inside plays off the marine theme, from seashell decor to softly lit walls mimicking underwater textures. It's not just the visuals that captivate. The gentle rhythm of the sea sets a slow, calming pace for your meal. Sustainability is baked into the design too, ensuring the coral reefs and ocean life outside remain untouched by the human presence inside. Dining here feels like a rare privilege, a chance to quietly share space with an entire aquatic ecosystem while savoring a meal. It's the kind of experience that lingers long after the last bite is gone. Number 4. Dark Hedges. The dark hedges stretch along a quiet road outside Stranakum, twisting overhead like something built for a Gothic novel. Though it became world famous after its appearance in Game of Thrones, the avenue's real story runs deeper than television credits. Locals have whispered about the Grey Lady for generations, a figure said to move between the trees, vanishing before reaching the end of the road. Some claim she's a housemaid from a nearby estate. Others leave her identity open-ended, as if the uncertainty is part of the legend itself. Light cuts strangely through the trees, especially on misty mornings when the branches knot together and the whole lane feels like a closed world. Hundreds of tourists show up with cameras, hoping for the perfect shot, but sometimes the real pull isn't the photographs. It's the stillness, the tension in the air, the feeling that something old still moves between the trunks long after the crowds have gone. Number 3. Dimmaborger. Dimmaborger looks less like a place created by natural forces and more like the leftover ruins of something long dead. Black lava formations rise from the ground outside Lake Mavaten in northern Iceland, forming twisted shapes that early settlers decided had to be the work of something darker. According to old Icelandic legends, Dimmaborger is a gateway to the underworld, and the home of the mischievous Yule lads, who emerge each Christmas season to cause trouble. Scientists trace its jagged walls and strange arches to a massive volcanic eruption, but standing there among the rocks, it's easy to see why myths stuck first. The trails winding through the area feel endless, and every path seems to reveal something stranger: a collapsed tower, a gaping hole, a stretch of twisted stone that looks almost like a doorway. Dimmaborger has a quiet hostility to it, a rawness you don't find in gentler landscapes. It doesn't welcome you, it dares you to stay. Number 2. Bioluminescent waters. Wandering along the beaches of the Maldives at night can feel like stepping into a galaxy. Certain islands here experience a stunning natural phenomenon where the shoreline glows bright blue caused by bioluminescent plankton. These tiny organisms react when disturbed, lighting up the water in a surreal electric shimmer. No sci-fi tricks or pollution, just nature showing off. Vadoo and Mudhoo Islands are among the best places to catch this light show, with the glowing waves rolling ashore like living stars. Some visitors take kayaks out at night to float through the illuminated waters, an experience that feels both thrilling and peaceful. Watching the glow dance with every ripple and movement is pure magic. It's not something that happens every night, but when the conditions are right, warm waters, gentle waves, the spectacle is unforgettable. The Maldives already feels like paradise during the day, but at night, under the spell of the bioluminescent sea, it becomes something out of a dream. Number 1. The wave. The wave in Arizona feels like stepping into another dimension. Tucked within the Paria Canyon, Vermilion Cliffs wilderness, this surreal rock formation stuns with swirling patterns and rich shades of red and orange, formed over millions of years by erosion. The wave is not just beautiful, it's a rare geological masterpiece. Adding another layer of wonder, dinosaur footprints can be found imprinted in the sandstone, connecting today's visitors to a prehistoric world. Access to the wave is tightly controlled to protect its fragile structure. Only 20 permits are issued daily through a competitive lottery system, and you often need to book months in advance. The hike itself is no walk in the park either. It's a rugged 5.5-mile trek through desert terrain. But for those who make the journey, the reward is unlike anything else. The colors, the textures, and the almost dreamlike atmosphere make visiting the wave an unforgettable experience that feels like walking through a natural painting. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon in the next one.